It's the Broke Ass Podcast.
We got money though.
It's me, your host, Zini in the building. I got my co-host, co-producer. We got hot girl Koya in the building.
How y'all doing?
Shout out Jimmy Greatness Hall. Shout out DeAndres, the big boss, the big queen. You already know. They here with us in spirit. We here for a good time, not a long time.
You better find you somebody to play with.
You rushing it. We here for a good time, not a long time. This episode is brought to you by us in partnership with 810 Studios. We contenders, not pretenders. Thank you for listening.
Better find you somebody to play with.
Hey, we here, man. How y'all doing? Happy Martin Luther King Day week. We should celebrate it all month. Everybody know who Dr. King was. He was a civil rights leader. Mm-hmm. He was everything. He got, you know, everybody know what he did. So happy birthday to him. Salute to him. Mm-hmm. One question.
Shoot.
Do you think people should talk about people negatively after they pass?
I feel like they should talk about people how they were, whether it be the good or the bad, because their memory still lives on. You know, it just depends on how you look at things. If you want people to be viewed in a negative light, you're going to talk about them badly after that. But you don't see people talking bad about Michael Jackson, even though they do. Some people do. Some people do, because that's how they want you to view him. But others that view him as an idol, they talk about him greatly. So
he is Michael Jackson.
Right.
So man, just stop. Just everybody with the MLK joint, stop, because it's the other side of the internet. But speaking of how you should represent somebody in their death, Nike and LeBron. Mm-hmm. LeBron is facing backlash because they did some joints, some Nikes called Honor the King. Mm-hmm. And on them, they put the balcony of the hotel that he got shot in, assassinated in.
Goodness.
And they thought it would be a good idea. I'm pretty sure they put it's supposed to come out in 23 different colorways. Mm-hmm. Like, really, I don't know if that's still going to happen. Mm-hmm. But he received major backlash. So what do you think about that?
I feel like the move, I get the plan, the idea. It sounds nice. And he's probably thinking, yeah, they're going to be fine. But no. Just because you think about the symbolism of it, like, who wants to remember him in that light?
Right. So why not just put his face on the sneaker?
Why not put a microphone or something on the sneaker? You could have put a black fist or something on the sneaker.
I have a dream.
I have a dream. You know, it was different ways to memorialize him. So, you know.
And it's crazy, the dream still ain't came true. But
in the world we live in today.
R.I.P. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you for your contribution, definitely.
Now, let's get into some of these WWW topics. What have you seen on the World Wide Web?
Well, I've seen quite a few things. You want to start with something light?
Nah, whatever you want to start with.
Okay. Something light. Dang. Oh, of course, you know Verizon just had those outages.
Yeah. We talked about it on the last part. Shout out to DeAndre.
Oh, I don't have Verizon, so I didn't have that problem. Thankfully. I did hear, they gave y'all a $20 credit. However, I did see a lot of backlash. I would have been mad about the $20 credit too, because people's bills are in the hundreds of dollars. Like, I know somebody that said Verizon bill is like $600, and that's because they have a phone up there. Tablet. And they have another phone, they have an iPad, and then accessories and stuff too. So I'm just like, that's really how they be getting over on you, because they telling you can get all this stuff for free, but are you really getting it for free? Because in the end, you're paying for it.
I mean, if you divide it by the hours and the time that was out, it's probably $20.
It probably is $20. So, people are still talking junk because they're like, man, that's how you got. But you better be thankful for that $20, because they could have just said bump it. It is what it is. Like Donald Trump said about them checks.
Hold on, time out.
No. Because I was on that too. Because I had seen somewhere else where, he said he was supposed to be issuing us the $2,000 tariff check, dividend checks. Mm-hmm. I also seen another interview. He was like, what? Yeah. I said that?
Y'all don't think Trump got dementia, bro? Trump don't know what he be doing,
He don't got dementia.
That's not even Trump.
Who is it then?
Who knows? They got to hold him up for 3 more years. I don't want to talk about Trump. But in my eyes, that is just people being more greedy.
Yeah.
Like, yo, they gave you $20. They didn't have to give you that. And then what are you going to do? You're going to continue to pay your bill because you're under that contract. You're not going to switch. You're not going to switch companies. But this happens a lot with Verizon, and it happens a lot with AT&T.
Right.
The conspiracy theory is they selling your data, and it takes a while for.
And you think they're not? Why are they always asking us to?
I don't believe in that selling data because they can get our data from everywhere that we are. We are all in our phones every day.
To track what we're doing.
They always
is that where those commercials come from?
What people don't realize, it say ask not to allow.
And I always say don't allow.
It doesn't matter. They're gonna track it anyway. It say ask them not to track. It don't say tell them not to track. It say ask them not to track. So with that, but I'm saying if they gave you $20 for your phone service being out for 7 hours, and even if your bill is $600, it's 30 days in a month. Right. So that's $20 a day. Your phone wasn't even out the whole day.
And they basically gave you a free day.
So hush or switch companies. Go to US Cellular or AT&T. Well, AT&T had this happen last year.
Of course.
But go with US Cellular or somebody. I'm about to switch to that.
People always think it's hackers, but moving on.
Right.
Another thing I seen on the internet was, the show Love After Lockup.
Yeah. I ain't never seen it. I refuse to watch it.
I mean, I've watched it 1 or 2 times. It's actually pretty good. But I was just bringing that up because it was this viral post going around and it says, yes, I'm a prison wife. Yes, I spend $6,000 a month on my husband's commissary.
Huh?
Yes.
Hold up.
Yes. Let me finish. I spend $6,000 on my husband's commissary a month. Yes, I got him a new car before I got my own. Yes, my husband is allowed to have 2 other girlfriends along with me. Yes, I stay in the house and wait for him to call. Yes, I go in the house when he tells me to go. And yes, I ask him the permission before I do anything. I'm a prison wife.
He's still in prison?
He's still in prison.
Huh?
Yes. She's a prison wife.
See? Back to mental health. But back to mental health. How, Sway? He got 2 other girlfriends in prison.
Right. It's not hard for a dude to pick up a pen pal.
But why is she buying him a car if he is in prison?
And then that just makes me
What do you have me doing, Nisha? Jeez.
I'm just saying. I'm telling you what I seen. Because, some men that are in prison, you never know how they got there. But some men, they're pretty wealthy in there. So she could be said woman that's being taken care of by the man that's in prison.
No. Because she said...
But she's sending him the money. Correct. She spends the money. But how is she getting it?
Oh, she probably got it. Oh, you think... No.
That's his money.
She wouldn't say this if it was. That's what I'm saying. She wouldn't have to say that. Yes, I spend $6,000 on him. Yes, I do this.
But
she's not spending his money or she wouldn't say this.
Extra girlfriends. And she bought him a car and all this and that too.
Yeah, she is stupid. But I think...
He's buying it.
No, you're crazy. She wouldn't even make this post if he was buying it. She would just shut up. You wouldn't just say they can have this and they can have that. And I spent $6,000 on him. Yes, I bought him a car before I bought my own.
Yes.
That's not his money, bro.
Yes, she listens to what he says. So if he told her to go in the house, she's going to do it. If he told her to get out the phone, she's going to do it. And I also see on another post where they say some women like this, their husbands, because they're married, have cameras set up in their house to where they can see them.
This is too much for me.
No, for real. Because, I had to dig a little more when I seen it. I seen it on TikTok. Yeah, they really do have video in the house. And the man is like, oh, what you doing? Nothing. I'm about to have my homegirl over. He like, oh, you didn't tell me she was coming over.
In prison?
In prison.
Yo, they need mental help, bro.
In prison.
Look, they need therapy, son.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. That is
so
the
I feel
dumbest...
like what in a man... Let me not... In some men...
Thank you.
To make them think that it's okay to be this controlling over a woman. And then it makes me think as well, what in certain women have them thinking it's okay, well, they allow this control. You know what I'm saying?
That's a deep question. It's a lot of answers to that. I don't know if you want me to answer it or not.
Let's dive. Because this is why I brought this topic up, because it's plenty of women that talk to men that are in prison.
So to me, controlling men are that controlling. I wouldn't say I'm controlling. I like to be in charge. But
I don't think
I'm not controlling. But men that are that controlling never had control over anything in their life.
Mm.
So when they find something or someone that they can control and let them be controlled, that's when they do it. It make them feel like Superman, like, yeah, she can do whatever I tell her because she found that one or that person that he can control.
Yeah.
And then on the woman side, what I think is some women want to be controlled. They have nothing else in their mental capacity. But then, they might have been, they might have been neglected. It might have been like some kind of childhood
like
trauma,
daddy issue type thing.
Something, but they want to be controlled. They don't know how to lead their own life. And that could go the man way too. But they don't know how to lead their own life. So they found somebody that they think care about them and have their best interests at heart. And because they don't know any better, they choose to follow this man and thinking that that's love goes with controlling, goes with domestic violence. It goes with all of that. That's why you stick there, because you think this man loves you and this is the only kind of love you know. So it's a lot of different reasons that women get to this point. And lastly, they don't have people around them to tell them, come on, sis.
Yeah. Okay, so going back to what you had said, you feel like, I agree with what you're saying. I don't see nothing wrong with what you're saying. But is it the thing that, dang, I had lost my train of thought just that quick.
Come on, keep trying. Come on, sit in there.
Okay, back to what you were saying. You said, dang.
I said a lot.
You did, and I knew exactly what I was going to say. But I was trying to wait for you to finish, and I forgot what I was going to say.
So let me, why you think of it. So if you was in that type of situation, not saying you are, and you're dealing with this dude, and you think you're doing everything right, but everybody around you is that loves you telling you, nah.
Right.
It's how are you going to react?
So I remember what I said. So back to these women that have them certain issues, but is that wrong for her to think that the man is supposed to lead her? Because is he not? Is that not what they say the traditional relationship is supposed to be?
Leading and controlling is two different things.
But that's where it gets misconstrued at, because some women don't know the difference. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, but they should. But they don't. So leading and controlling is different. Just like I go with being a leader and being a boss is different. A leader knows how to lead. He exudes the energy to make people want to follow him. He doesn't have to go get people to follow him. So that man exuding the money that she needs, the life that she wants. You keep saying he got the money. We'll go with that for that. I'm just saying. So if you're okay. You saying he got the money because of the two girlfriends? No, I'm saying he has the money because how would she be able to do this? Spending $6,000 on him per month, buying him a car before buying her own, and then allowing him to still have these two girlfriends and she's listening to everything he's saying. He has to be provided for her in some way. The money wouldn't be that way. So you're saying you don't think women can make their own money? No, I never said that. That she can make $200,000 a year. And she's choosing to provide for this man that's in prison. We know people that make $200,000. Yes, that's what I'm saying. She's stupid. Why do you see it any other way? Why do you think this man got all of this money and giving it? She's laundering the money. If she was, the woman wouldn't make this post, because now if it's his money illegally, she blowing up the spot. So he wouldn't even control her to think this way or do that. No, she's footing the bill. That's what I think. Yeah. But like I said, it's mental health. People have to learn to work through their traumas and everything. And I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her too. If she's truly doing that. But before we leave as seen on the internet, we got a little stress issue to get through. Seeing where these two young black men broke into this lady's garage and was attempting to steal her car. She gets out of the car and they punch her in the head. Between these two guys, they punch her about 30 to 40 times. Like bang, 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 bang. So she's finally able to get her gun. She shoot both of them. They die. The parents of these guys are outraged, and they're now suing her for $1 million for wrongful death. Starting with the little boys first attacking the woman. Putting them in that lady's shoes, what would you have done if that was her two boys assaulting you in your garage? I mean, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Exactly. So she couldn't have expected that lady to react no other way than what she did. Now, I see how the parents are reacting in the courtroom because they're crying and sobbing because their children are gone, but you need to think back to what your kids were doing. No, they're lashing out at the police officers. Like their children did nothing wrong. Right. So how would that be if, like, how hard is it to support your child in something that you know they did wrong in? See, me being a mother of a black,
A black male?
A black terrorist. Shout out Prince. I love you.
But no, honestly, me looking at Prince every day and me seeing how wild he is and how, it scares me. Really. Knowing the world we live in today, I'm like, Lord, I don't want to be one of them YNs, but I know I'm not raising my boy to be like that. And I'm not saying this referring back to what the lady is, to what happened. I'm not saying that those boys were raised like that either. It could have just been a spring one thing, bro, let's go steal this car, anything happened. But, it scares me every day because, black men are always targeted. But this isn't that situation.
That's why we need to bring beatings back.
I agree.
Because I ain't never in my mind
thought about going to somebody's house.
Let's steal a car.
Never.
Or let's break in a house. Because I know that's wrong. And I know what happens when I do wrong in the house.
Pause. Side note, I have broken into a house before.
Oh, Lord. Nisha. Don't incriminate yourself. Jesus.
Listen,
we need the content, but Jesus. But go ahead. I'm waiting here.
I've broken into a house before, but I was a kid and I didn't know I was breaking in.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't know I was breaking in.
Scared me for a minute.
No, I ain't break. Well, I was a kid, so we're gonna stick to that story. We're gonna go to the
yes,
story.
Thank you.
But it was my Aunt Pearl house. She stayed next door to us, and she had moved out.
Jesus.
Don't judge me. We listen and we don't judge. Anyway.
They said that.
I
am a judge.
We had went in there. It was me and a few cousins, actually.
Dang, now you snitching. All right,
I didn't say no names.
Now you snitching,
I just said it was me and a few cousins, and we went in there, and for some reason, y'all, we thought the house was possessed, so we ended up making our way out of there. We seen some red eyes glowing in the corner.
All right.
But it turns out we had a little snitch with us. She had told on us before we even got out. So by the time we got out, my mama told us she was calling the police on us and everything. She was sitting on the porch waiting for us to come out the house and everything. So we was caught.
She didn't know where y'all was going to start with? No, it's right next door.
We was outside playing, supposedly.
Oh, yeah.
And we over there in the house.
Yeah, you might be in a little YN. But yeah, man, bring beatings back, yo. Now, I know everybody want to make it a race thing or whatever, but if somebody is punching somebody in there, this is the true definition of self-defense, bro. You just beating on this older white lady. She get to the strap.
Now, granted, she's an older white lady. She could have reached for a taser if she had that. Could have reached for a taser.
She is not the police.
I'm just saying, if I'm thinking of things people have in their house.
You break in my house, this is North Carolina. You break in my house, you will be shot.
Right.
You don't have to have a gun or anything. I'm going to shoot you.
That's it, bro. You have the right to defend your family. Just like how if that was her kids breaking into their house, they would have done the same thing.
Right. So,
now, do I feel like if they're wrong for suing the state or suing the city, I mean, I didn't know that you could do that.
No, they're suing her.
Oh, they're suing the lady while she's in prison. Well, probably locked up.
And it's self-defense. She's not locked up. But they're suing her for like wrongful death or anything. But R.I.P.
I'm looking forward
thoughts
to
and prayers to everybody involved. But what I want to get to, Nisha, is this music. Can you get to this music with me for a second? I know you probably ain't heard it because you only listen to that. You only listen to that.
Don't you ever try to put me in the box.
To, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I listen to that Summer Walker.
So first, I got to what Summer Walker? The new that was last year.
It's still new. It came out around Christmas. It's still new. Came out in December. Word. Don't do that.
You still bumping it?
Of course. Just listen to it this morning.
What's your favorite song?
1-800-Heartbreak. And I definitely love
it gotta be that.
I got like 3. I love Go Girl, definitely. I'm my Go Yard, you go girl.
Yo, that's what DeAndre. I heard that song. That's the song DeAndre was talking about last time.
I love that song, and I also love another song she had. It's like a little snippet, Scars. It's on the afterplay. You just gotta listen to it. You know, how can I love you when I can't get underneath those scars? You know what I'm saying? It's really you gotta listen to some of her music. That's why I love her, and of course she's an Aries like me, so I just feel her even deeper.
I feel you.
But, you know.
But speaking of snippets, about, what's the day? Wednesday. So on Sunday, T.I. dropped this snippet. It showed him in the barbershop getting his hair cut. You just see the 2 dreads fall.
Yes,
and then it goes
T.I.'s back.
And then it goes to, shut up. And then it goes to a 10-second snippet of the song. And I hear it. I'm like, okay,
sound like
and then
in my beat down, look in my top, back,
and then 3 hours after that, the song drops. When I say this is what hip hop needs right here, this is my type of rap, bro. It take me back to at least about 2010, like you said. But I'm going more big things popping.
Look, okay. Yeah, I got you.
The beat is by Pharrell. I played it on the way here.
A timeless combination, matter of fact. Pharrell
and he put a timeless T.I. flow up here, but what he did to me is put a little bit of new swag on it. And I think T.I. is mad at y'all for clowning him about his comedy and whatever and saying, look, let me show you what I really do. I haven't
seen the special, but I heard it was something.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. But the song is fire, man. I wanted to start with that before I get to this. I have to apologize to Jcole.
You know we love him
because last year when the battle commenced and he put out his diss track and he apologized for it and he took his diss track back. I came here right in this very building on these very microphones and flipped out for 20 minutes. This is not hip hop. This is not this and this is not that. Now time has went by.
Right.
I kind of understand. I'm glad because that got real nasty.
It did.
So I'm glad he backed down.
And we see who's king, but keep going.
And he announced he's dropping a new album on February 6, 2026, which I think is calculated because he's from Fayetteville. 2626 is what he's dropping on. People don't catch it. But he's on that. But he dropped the song. I just forgot the name. But he dropped the song. You know what the song is. Cole drop. Everybody know the song. I enjoy the song. But actually, I'm going to tell you why I enjoy the song before I get to the haters. I enjoy the song because when you look at the concept of the song, he is actually rapping forward but backwards about his whole life. About when he got with his wife and all of that stuff. Because the stuff in there, he said, just a cute little thing. I wanted to, all of this type of joint. He's rapping backwards about his life. By the time you get to the end of the verse, it's before he got with his girl and when he first started rapping. The video is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, I definitely haven't seen it.
It's so fire. Anyway, it's undeniable fire. But people are hating like, oh, I don't even want to hear Jcole. Oh, he backed out the battle. You got Fat Skinny Joe on his podcast talking about, oh, I don't respect Jcole no more because he backed out of the battle. First of all, Jcole always just said, I'm the greatest. He ain't never been in a battle. He ain't never been on no tough guy.
Right.
He just being Jcole, man. So, like, I can sit up here and say, I apologize for me ripping on him. I can still go listen to the music and say, this is a dope piece of art.
Of course.
And he named it Disc 2. Song 2, Disc 2. So that's hinting that the album that's dropping on 2626, and
that's one of the tracks.
It's a double disc.
Oh.
And this is also going to be his final album that he releases.
Oh, I didn't know that.
According to him, and it's called The Fall Off.
So does that mean, because when artists say they're releasing their final album, does that mean they're retiring? I've always wondered that.
Me personally, I wouldn't say retiring. I say it's my final body of work. I can still do features or I can still drop you a single. Okay. Because in my mind, if you're an artist, I am an artist. So my brain don't stop not rapping. You always want to rap.
But this is his final
project. That's what he said. Yeah. But he been saying this before his last album, that last joint he dropped was But the joint, what's my joint? The Off Season. When he dropped that, he said The Fall Off was coming and that was going to be his final album. So he been saying this for 2-3 years. So it's his final album, man. So just get the man. All I'm saying is, bro, stop hating, bro.
What do you think he's going to give you on the last album?
Everything.
Like some hits from, what was it?
I don't go to Jcole for the hits, bro. I don't go to Jcole for the hits.
Okay.
He's more than that, bro. He's more than that. He's an actual artist. He's from He's from right down the road. And he's an actual artist that sits down and put time and space and everything into this. Everybody mad at Jcole, like, bro, he started with Jay-Z, which is tough, who wouldn't let him put out an album. He went commercial, did some singles he didn't want to do. And then he always got here. He's always been a calculated individual. He stay out the way. You can catch him riding his bike in New York. Like, get a man a break and listen to his music. I'm talking to the haters because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. The song is great. Anybody saying anybody want to hear that garbage is great and you don't get the concept, and I think you are lyrically stupid. That's all I got, Nisha. My bad.
Hey, get it off your chest, man. Get it off your chest. You know, I've been a Jcole fan. I've never been that in depth, but I definitely love Jcole, so I'm looking forward to the new album.
That's a fact.
I have no bad slander for him, you know, hey.
And lastly, in music, New Edition and Boyz II Men.
I love them.
I say I never go to concerts or whatever, but if I can find a way and they anywhere in hours of this, I might try to go to the Boyz II Men.
Be in their life. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain?
Who better, Boyz II Men or New Edition? Watch your mouth too. Don't even answer that. It's too easy. Nah, who better? The Room.
I like Boyz II Men, but New Edition is the best to me.
But New Edition, if it weren't for New Edition, it wouldn't be Boyz II Men.
Exactly, because one of them discovered them, didn't
Mike.
They? Right.
Yeah.
So I watch a New Edition story right now.
I know who sings better, but Boyz II Men.
Well, baby, like you said, they discovered them. So hey, you can't lack the original.
But man, I would get these tickets. Might well give Black Excellence to Martin Luther King since it's his birthday. We should do like the baddies do and just celebrate his birthday all month. How y'all be? It's my birthday.
Don't ever label me as a baddie. I'm not no stereotype like that.
I said y'all.
I'm a beautiful woman. Thank you. Not a baddie. Because baddies are women that like to fight and all that and stuff in public.
Oh, yeah. Zeus made it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made it in
baddies are way more than just women that get money. Don't label me as no baddie. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It was a joke.
No, I'm too old for that.
But one positive note I do want to leave on is kids, adults, grown people, do not drink and drive.
Please don't.
I caught a DWI in 2024, November 2024 to be, matter of fact, November 24th, 24 to be exact. And it's January 21st, 2026, and I'm still paying for it. It probably not out of my pocket, but it cost me my job, which is $80,000 a year. Cost me $2,000 in lawyer fees, $1,000 in court fees. You got 12 points on your license, which raises your insurance by $200 per month. So you do the math for 5 years. That's another. So it probably cost me about $120,000. I have to put a machine in my car to blow before it cranks up. I have to do all of that. I have to do that for a year. I have to take substance abuse classes, and I have to do community service. And I had a good lawyer. I had a great lawyer.
If y'all drinking, if y'all sipping,
it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it.
Don't get behind that wheel. And I don't even drive yet, and I don't want none of that.
So, and the way I was drinking and driving, I was doing it for years. Like, I called myself a professional drunk driver. So, like I said, if I didn't get stopped by them, ain't no telling what had happened. I could have killed somebody or killed myself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything happens for a reason. I thank God for it. I hate that comes along with it, but, it taught you a life lesson in the long way.
It all does, though. Yes, I don't dwell on the past. I don't have regrets. So, final question. Would you change, if you could see the future, would you change something in your future or would you change something in your past? I think I messed it up.
I think we had a question like this before.
I don't think so. Oh, no. We had a question. What would you tell your 10-year-old self in the future? And which one would you prefer? Would you go change something about your past? Yeah, there you go.
I don't think I want to mess with my future because I don't know what's coming. So whatever is coming, I just pray that it's filled with...
Hold up. I did mess it up.
Okay.
Would you rather relive the past or see the future or stay present?
Would you rather relive the past or the future?
Would you rather relive the past or see the future?
See the future or stay
in present?
I think I want to see the future. And I would say this because I want to see the future because I want to know if the path that I'm on now is going to give me the life that I'm working towards. You know what I'm saying? And I hope we could pick how far in the future because, in about 5 years, I'm about 25, about 30, I want to have my little salon, I want to have my salon. Period. Stampy. My salon, period. I would love to see that for myself. I love to see my son beautiful and growing, on an apartment, on a car, all this stuff. But, I feel like if I peek in the past, I'm going to go back and think about all the things that I've done wrong. Because I sit and I do that myself, just being in the present now. So I definitely don't want to stay in the present. I would definitely want to peek in the past, in the future, so I can see what things I'm doing there and what could I have done differently back then because I'm here now. I don't want to go to the past because you can't change the past. And
but what if you could? When you go back to relive it, like what if I could take away my DWI? If I could take away my DWI
No, because if you could take away your DWI, you would probably still be drinking and driving.
True.
So no, right. That's why I said
that's the answer. But with your future answer,
right?
How do you know that when you see your future, you might get comfortable because you see your success? So you might get comfortable and ease off the gas a little bit because you know what's coming, and then it don't come. Right. So what I'm saying is, just because seeing the past, reliving the past can change the future, but seeing the future can change your present.
Right. And that's another reason why I say that, because like you said, I might ease about the gas, but no, if I look in the future and I see that this is what I'm doing the right thing, I'm gonna keep going. But if I look in the future and I see it's not moving the same way, that means I need to change my course now before it's too late. Then I can't take time back. Cause that's like me being in the past again. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you see in the future you a crackhead, you're gonna make sure.
Yeah, I'll make sure I don't do none of that. No. Make sure I do all my stuff myself, personally seeing, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, right. Another thing I seen, one more thing on Ask Him on the Internet, because I said I'm gonna have something for you every time before we leave.
Oh Lord, hold on, I got one more for you. I don't even want to. Last time
it was a question.
The last time you said a tree got memories.
Trees do have memories.
And I still ain't.
Trees have memory.
Okay.
They remember the seasons. They remember time has passed. They remember, things that, it's a lot to explain.
Who has talked to the tree to know that they remember these things?
Scientists have studied the trees.
What are you?
Have studied the trees, so they know these answers. But anyway,
besides family and your kid and your family, what are you the biggest fan of just in life?
I would say just love. Like, can I say that?
You can say whatever you want.
Like, you said the biggest thing in life, meaning as in
your biggest. Why?
Because, you can never have too much love. And love is the one thing that can always pull you out of a rut when you feel like nothing else can. Love is having your family around you. Love is having that friend you can call. Love is having that favorite snack beside your bed. You know what I'm saying? Love is whatever you consider love to you. So that's why I say love is a powerful thing. It can fix anything.
And it can destroy anything.
You're right. Love is a powerful thing.
But yeah, I would say music, bro. Just
I love music as well.
Because music can do the same thing that love can do. Not in the same joint, but it can get you out of a rut. Music can be that snack beside the bed.
Music is healing, just like how love is healing. I love music as well.
I'm just a fan of music. And I'm becoming more and more of a fan of music. My mama already know. After I get about 6, 7, 8 beers in, if I ain't on the phone, I'm playing some music. And ain't no telling what I'm going to play. I don't just play rap. I don't just play R&B. I play some of everything. But I think I'm about to go play Boys II Men, though. Really, though.
Okay. Nothing wrong.
I'm so sick of trail ride music. I love y'all. I shout out to the community. I am so sick. We at the game. Hey man, shout out my daughter too. She did her she didn't cheer, but her last home game. Her last home game as a middle schooler, and she came in third place, even though my little brother said, if you ain't first, you last, so we lost. But she came in third place for the queen of SMS, and she looked so beautiful walking out there. And she made me wear a tie and everything just to stand up as her parent when she got called.
She thought you had to walk on the court with her, like how they did on the football, from the football field.
I had to remember how to tie the tie. I had to go watch the YouTube video. All kinds of bits.
My Mookie look good, but let me tell you something. The next time you have my mom and my auntie out there going to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stores, and you acted a mess, I'm going to get you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. I told her I was going to do that one time. So let's go.
They said 6, 7 is played out now.
I know. That's why I'm keep saying it.
Because it's lame now.
Right. I still say I ain't seen you in a minute. I still say that. They say that's played out. I don't care. I'm going to start saying 1 again. Like when you hang up. All right, 1, big dog.
I'm going to be like, what?
But go ahead with your fun fact.
Okay. It's actually a question. Because I seen it on the reel. They said for a superpower, would you rather be able to teleport anywhere within seconds and then have a 3-hour recharge period? Or would you rather be able to freeze time for 10 minutes with a cooldown of 2 hours? Which one would you pick?
Teleport. Why would I want to freeze time? I'm running late from work or something? Well, I want to freeze time.
What could you do what?
I can do a lot in 10 minutes.
Exactly. So you can freeze that time for 10 minutes and then it's a 2-hour cool out area.
No, I'd rather teleport and take 3 hours. I could be in Japan.
I mean, I agree, but
what
then,
am I freezing time for 10 minutes for?
Once you get to where you go and once you teleport, you can't use your power again for 2 hours.
That's fine. Why I want to freeze time for 10 minutes? I'm not understanding that. Why do I want to freeze time for 10 minutes?
I don't know. You can do
and
a lot
then take 2 hours to cool off versus teleporting.
Because you can do your crime or whatever you need to do in the allotted 10-minute time frame.
She is a YN.
You can do what you need to do.
She is thinking about robbing the bank.
No. In the
she is thinking about robbing the bank.
Time for
freeze
10
time
minutes.
for 10 minutes. Take all the money out the teller. Run. All right. If you criminalistically, I get it.
Other than criminalistically, you can freeze time with that one person.
For 10 minutes?
Yeah, because you can freeze
them. This is about like the conversation
yourself.
with Jesus. We about to get about that 10 minutes. Man.
I was just saying, I seen it on Facebook and I was like,
I know about freezing that time. I done made babies in 10 minutes, but I don't know about freezing that time.
Anyway, we in this award-winning podcast giving shout-outs. We already did shout-outs. Did we do shout-out?
Shout out. Shout out my mama. I love you, baby. Shout out my sister for joining us today. I would have asked her to get on the pod, but she got that bonnet on. I said, Dre wouldn't even let you on the pod.
Not too much.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Dre, shout out Dre, the best producer in the world. I appreciate you.
We love you, Hood Rock.
Shout out Jimmy Greatness Hall. Shout out DeAndre.
The big boss.
The big boss.
The big queen. You already know. Period, sis. My bad.
And on that note,
we out.